Hello. Well, it seems I'm finally on the air. Hi to everybody out there. My name's Brian. I'm a 100% Xplane newbie. Well, I bought it a few months ago in the Steam summer sale and then promptly had a PC crash, and it took me a while to get online again, and so I started with Xplane. I used to play Flight Sim with FS 2004 many years ago, but I thought I'd give Xplane a go because, well, I don't have a lot of cash, and I figured we'd see where Xplane was these days. Plus, it was half price on the Steam sale, and it seemed like a bargain. I've been watching Twitch a lot and YouTube videos a lot, and people have been really helpful. And it's amazing what you can learn, and it's amazing the skills people have out there. Absolutely love it. However, I'm still pretty useless. Man, I kind of thought, you know what, I'm going to do this streaming thing as well. I'm an older guy, but I want to let other people know that it's okay to be useless. It's a fun game, and it is just a game, and we can all learn. I want to learn. I want to share that with other people. So if you're watching and you want to chip in, that's fine. I want to understand other people's stories of how they suck at learning as well, because I've been trying this on and off for many years, and I'm still no good. But that's fine. I'm not a professional pilot. I would never take people up in a real aircraft because you'd probably all die. But I have a lot of fun playing this. So I think today I've just got this new scenery I downloaded from xplane.org. I found that there's this guy, MisterX. All the people who know Xplane are going, oh yeah, we all know that guy. Well, these sceneries are amazing. And I installed this one for San Francisco, and it's absolutely stunning. So I thought today I'd just fire up and I'm going to have a little fly around. So, yeah, you're welcome to come along for a ride. I also, don't judge me if I don't know how to do this correctly. I'm sure there are people out there. I'd love to get some feedback if I do this wrong, or if I do this right. So I'm going to throw some fuel in, a little bit of blip on the throttle. I've turned the battery on down here. And now I'm going to start the engine. But that didn't work. Oh yes, it did. Okay, I just needed to feed a bit more gas in. Right. Alternator on. Now let's do the same for the right. Fuel in. 2, 3. Click start. Okay, looks like both engines are running. Both props are in sync, I can see by the thing in the center. Engines on idle. Okay. Of course, if we look from the outside, we can see I'm in totally the wrong spot at the airport. Absolutely 100% the wrong place. Oh, I should have found a spot in general aviation. You know what? I have to say that the Xplane interface for managing stuff when you first load up and choose things, it sucks. I still have a lot to learn on that. But as you can see here, look at this scenery. It's just, we've got a lot of static aircraft there. Don't they just look amazing? Where's he going? And the only problem I have found is that you can come here and then at midnight and it'll be the same aircraft there. That I really am missing that dynamic feel of having like World of AI or something like that on FSX that I tried in the past, where you actually got the feeling that you were in a real airport, that you did fly in skies with other aircraft. I do find it's very lonely right now, this feeling that you just fly by yourself. So I brakes off. We're going to slowly edge away. I'm doing this with a Microsoft is it a Thrustmaster? Force feedback joystick anyway. Since I used to actually play FS 2002 before my children were born, I no longer had time for gaming. But as cool as it is, you kind of twist for a rudder, and it's not really realistic for flying a yoke-based aircraft. So once I've saved up enough pennies, I'm going to go and buy myself a some CH products rudder pedals and seeing if that improves my life. One day my dream is to be able to fly heavy iron correctly and connect to VATSIM and know what I'm doing and work through it, just like all those guys with the great Twitch channels and YouTube channels. There's people like Matt Davis, I've seen Squirrel doing it. I mean, so many good guys out there doing this stuff, and it puts me to shame, but I got a lot to learn, but I am inspired to learn, and I think I'm going to do some of it here on Twitch, and I'm going to do some of it as YouTube videos. My aim maybe by the end of this year is to be brave enough to actually get onto VATSIM. But you've heard me say it here, I'd like to actually get on VATSIM. While we're taxiing, I'm just going to look around. I'd love people to share their stories with me about how they deal with FSX, Prepared, or Xplane, about whether you suck, what you find hard, sorry, what you find difficult. Get my grammar right there. Because for years when I actually had FS 2002 and 2004, you know what I did? I used to load up, bam, straight on the runway, and you know, engine's already running, and I used to just take off, and I used to fly around and think, well, I don't have time for this, but oh yeah, one of these days I'll get the hang of it. Hold on, where am I going? Oh, over there somewhere. Again, see, I'm not prepared today. I don't even have a map of this lovely airport. I should do. I'd know where I was going then. Okay, let's go along here. And I'd just get up and I'd fly for a while, and then I'd come in and I'd land it. I mean, I've even managed, I remember the default 737 and FS 2004, I managed to do an ILS landing in Calgary in fog, and it was all very cool, but you know, there wasn't a lot of realism there. I didn't go through all the procedures. I didn't at the time understand about charts and various other things. And then many years away, I kind of forgot everything I had learned, so I'm starting again. Part of me would absolutely love to have prepared, but then you got to have ORBX and the licenses and the cost, and maybe a PMDG 737, and oh yeah, all that stuff. It's cool, but it's very expensive, and then you've still got memory issues, and some of the scenery still looks pretty crap, and supposedly the flight model in Xplane's better, so that's one of the reasons I'm here. If I spin my neck round, that cracking sound here is my neck breaking, but anyway, that was just to look back over at the scenery. It looks pretty amazing. Where's the air? Oh god. I'm using this X camera add-on. I'm going to talk about that in another stream, I think. Go through ways to configure it. Let's slow down here. Now, I guess in any other flight sim you'd probably want to have a look around and check that there's no traffic coming. But sadly with Xplane, you know, you're the only plane in the sky. It does break the realism somewhat. They really need to fix that, because it is a broken thing. For me, it's like building a driving simulator, whether you're the only car on the road. How can you learn? Okay, let's creep round. And now let's remember that I haven't turned any of this stuff on. Hold on, I'm going to put the brake on. See? I was so busy talking, I didn't do this properly. Look. I haven't got the avionics on. Let's put landing lights on, taxi lights on. It's a bit late. Actually, I can put the taxi lights off now. I'm going to be taken off. Beacon, strobe. You know, maybe it's really cold out there. It's probably not. Nah, you know, San Francisco, it's probably really warm out there right now. Why did that not go on? Try again. There we go. Now I've got the avionics on. Let's look out the front. Look at that. Okay. Brakes off. Throttle up. I'm actually doing this. Okay. Go. Keeping the nose down so it doesn't drift all. Try and keep it straight on the runway. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to ease back. And we're up. Gear up. Positive rate of climb. Okay, let's have a look at the airport. Wicked. Okay, here we go. Heading out from KSFO. Let's have a look at the scenery that's included with this, because I think it's absolutely beautiful. Getting a feeling for the controls here. I'm not trying to make you seasick or airsick. Let's have a look from outside, shall we? A bit of cloud. Not the nicest day. So if I don't have it posted on the stream afterwards, I'll have the details of the mesh I've installed and where I found the scenery. It's not a lot. Pretty much this is Xplane out of the box for me, apart from the high def meshes for the land classes and then this KSFO scenery. It's the default plane. I'm going to go back to the interior view now. The default plane, as I was saying. That's, I must admit, there are some less impressive planes I see included with Xplane. Certainly with 3D cockpits, they look pretty half finished, and I know there isn't the wealth of planes that they find over in FSX world, I guess. There are a few. I do have the X737 installed, but I gotta figure out all the checklists and everything else to get that thing to fly. That's not gonna be easy. Okay, actually we're a little high here. I think I'm gonna come down. I wanna see the city. I wanna be nice above it. Again, I'm not following any rules, I am just flying VFR, I'm just looking out the window. Okay. I apologise if you can hear click, click, click. I got a nicer microphone than when I was trying this out earlier in the week, but unfortunately its cardioid response means that it picks up sounds from all around, not just from me. Dropping down now, slowly. Look at that though. The waterfront looks brilliant. Buildings. Big, big, big cargo ships moored there. I feel this is pretty realistic. I mean, I know there's, compared to other game engines and other things, I'm sure they say, oh, we can do it much better, but where I come from with FSX years ago, well, FS 2004 years ago, this looks great. I can see some strange digital artifacts. It looks like bad anti-aliasing under the bridge there and above it. I don't know how well that presents on the video feed. I don't know. But anyway, it's... I don't know how to fix that, because I do have like all the anti-aliasing and all those other things cranked. And it still seems to do it. Maybe there's some NVIDIA tweaks or something you have to do. Here we go. Now I'm down a bit lower, I can actually see. Whoa! Baseball stadium. Cool. And somebody's probably going to be busy saying, I know what that's called. I have terrible knowledge of this part of the world. I've never been there. Never been to San Francisco. But I can see all the boats down there. All the different docks. Just neat. What's that pointy building called? You know what? Next time I come online, I'm going to do a bit of homework beforehand, so I know what I'm talking about. Alcatraz? I guess it must be. I guess it would be somewhere around here, would it? Answers on a postcard, please. Let's do that zoom in thing. Sorry, that was quite nauseating. Yeah, that's Alcatraz. I know that because I watched The Rock once. Here comes the Golden Gate Bridge. Again, Hollywood show taught me everything I need to know. I know it's very susceptible to attack and gets destroyed regularly. I guess I shouldn't buzz the bridge. Not a game, it's a simulation. Then again, come on. It's just flying close. I want to see how good this bridge looks. So I'm going to adjust my trim a bit, if that's the clicking you can hear. To kind of do it on my joystick. That MisterX guy, he's a genius. I think I will have to give a monetary donation for this scenery, because I can fly in and out of it quite a bit. This is a lot of fun. I actually live up in BC, coastal BC. So I do like to fly out of Vancouver, so maybe I'll do Vancouver to Seattle one day when I learn how to fly 737s and stuff. Do a WestJet flight down here. I'm sure they probably fly from Vancouver down to San Francisco. And start working my way back towards the airport. I'm going to do a short flight. Well, look at all the golf courses. I mean, that looks pretty real there. That looks pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. The problem is with his scenery over the top, I don't know whether he's using photorealistic scenery underneath or whether this is my other mesh shining through. Anyway, what, another day I'm going to turn off the scenery and reload Xplane and fly it again and see what I get. That'd be a neat idea actually. If you could figure a way to fly exactly the same course 3 times, you could do all the different scenery parts and see which bits are providing the detail. Because I'm loving this scenery, but I'm not sure how it's going to look outside of the San Francisco area. There's more golf courses. Everybody's golf mad here. holding steady at about 1,700 feet. I do find with this plane there is a tendency for it to twist right. I've tried adjusting rudder trim, but I'm quite surprised with the two engines. I thought they would kind of reduce the torque steer kind of that you'd get with a single engine. What's down there is like a sports track, another little baseball diamond down there. I just love the detail levels. There's like 4 golf courses now. They're like a golf addiction. Right, let's try and anyway, start trying to find this airport. I'm going to bring us into land now. Clouds are clearing a little. It's a nice day out there. Oh, I'm going to have a sore neck after this, that's for sure. Actually, what I might do is bring it into land, adjust the Xplane time so it's dark, and then fly it again. I bet that's going to be a real treat. That's the one thing I found with Xplane so far, is that the night lighting is jaw-dropping, I think. The only way I can describe it. There's the airport there. Let's zoom back. Nobody sits that close to the windshield. Pretty slow here. That's okay. I don't want to be in too much of a hurry. I want to look out the window. Okay, I don't know what that is over there. I need to go and find out. I'll be on Google Maps after this, looking at street view around San Francisco and view from above. See how accurately this represents it. But I get the feeling it's pretty damn good. Am I flying with partial flaps? No. A bit worried there. That would have been pretty dumb of me, wouldn't it? I've done worse. I am, however, flying around with the landing lights on, but I need them now, so hey, I was just being prepared. See, that's the kind of awesome pilot I am. Sorry about the squeaking there. Dodgy chair. I'm sure you can hear every creak and crack and groan from my office. Okay, let's bring the throttles down a bit. I'm going to bring my flaps out. That's terrible. I'm probably going way too fast for that. And I have no doubt the rules say I'd have torn them off in real life, but... okay. Can't see the pappy or anything. Yeah, gear up. Gear down. Oof. Seesawing all over the place. Okay, a bit more throttle. A bit high, maybe. I would zoom in to see what the pappies look like, but I'd probably crash because I find it very hard to keep planes stable in Xplane. I don't know if that's the more realistic flight model or whether my joystick sucks. Maybe it's easier with a yoke. Nice long runway. Wow, we've got a freeway there. That's just crazy. So many cars. Go for full flaps? No, I think not. Okay, let's just slow right down. Bring my nose up. I don't want to slam into the runway. Oh god, I'm drifting off to the side. Okay, people, don't watch. This could be embarrassing. Oh Jesus. Oh god. That was a... Again, I don't have differential braking. Okay, sounds like something's really broken in the aircraft. No, maybe not. Whew. I'm down. Yeah, I don't have toe brakes or anything, and I don't have anything set up, so that's a pretty sucky way to land. I gotta learn this. Lots to learn. Weather. Oh, I don't really want to change the weather. Date and time. Okay. About 8 PM. Oh, but then again, let's make it somewhere around there. What does that do for me? Ooh, yeah. Nighttime. Maybe I want to bring it back a bit. Hold on a second. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this kind of duskish. Okay. Apparently it gets dark in San Francisco really early. Yes, it does. It gets dark in San Francisco really early. Actually, want it darker than that. I'm fussy. Let's go for about there. Oops. Wow. It stays dusk in San Francisco for a long time. There. Okay, that's pretty dark now, but let's give it a go. Okay, bring them in transit, yeah. Let's hope I didn't damage the plane too much and it's still flyable. But at this stage, this is why I don't fly real aircraft. I also don't race real cars. Ooh, I'm a bit slow. I really need more airspeed to lift off. Yeah. You didn't see that, okay? I didn't do that. I gear up. Because that was kind of a positive rate of climb, but not awesome. Yes, I'm barely flying. Oh yeah, full throttle, that would help. See, those other guys make it look so easy. Wow, look at the power now when you get full throttle. What a difference that makes. Awesome. Okay, let's look out the side. That looks amazing. I love the night. Oh my god, look at that. That looks real. Or something, I have no idea. It's the moon. Not very real, does it? I'm not very impressed with this. I love the sky. Yeah. Whatever. Beep, beep, beep. I love the way the city looks at night. I think that kind of thing looks amazing. The way the stars look, it's pretty lame. And that moon. That sucks. I've got to change that. Anybody know of a different moon out there? I'd love to know. Okay, I'm just going to swing around in the bay and come back. I just wanted to see what the nighttime lights are like. Again, that cracking sound is my neck as I twist around. That's cool. Ooh, that was not cool. All the lights just suddenly came on over there. It could be there was just a massive power cut, but I kind of think that was an Xplane thing. I do know that the guys at Laminar Research seem to spend a lot of their time programming some curious things. Not necessarily what you'd think they'd focus on, like ATC and the ability to have a proper bunch of aircraft flying around like in the real world, but I guess they know what they're doing. Well, they know what they want to do. If I ran my own company and I set my own goals, that's what I do too. I do the bits I want to do. If I was smart, I'd say, oh, that's whatever it is. It's like 20. I'm gonna swing around. Okay, I'm proving what a rank amateur I am. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna fly pattern. I'm just gonna. Could I do something hideous now, like blow down and drop flaps and just swing round and in? You betcha. Alright, let's put the gear up. I do love this X camera thing. I'm going to talk about this more when I stream again, maybe at the weekend. And a come. Way high. Like 1,500 foot, that's insane. Okay, any more passengers that I don't have in the back areas will be popping as I hammer the plane up and down. Let's just totally kill the throttle for a minute. I need to scrub some speed. Whoa, I'm slipping through the air. You'd definitely be reaching for the sick bags the way I fly. Not too bad though. Happy says I'm slightly high, but that's fine. Bloody long runway. Now it says I'm slightly low, so let's arrest my descent somewhat. Let's try and bring it in for a slightly cleaner landing. No. Oh god. Bang. Okay. I'm sure there's probably better ways to land. Oh my god, the only problem I have here at night is such a wide runway. I can't see any of the dots for... Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's the other way runways. Okay. Luckily I know I'm the only plane in the world flying. Not terribly realistic, is it? Okay, there's some dotted lines coming up. Is that going to help me get off this runway? Please tell me that's the case. Right. Blow down. I have no idea where general aviation is supposed to park in San Francisco. Oh my god, that looks amazing. I'd like to say a big hello to anybody who's joined this evening. People have drifted in and out, but nobody said hello. Say hello. Anybody. There's a couple of people on, but I'd love it if you said hello. Okay, I'm gonna... I find somewhere inappropriate to park, just like where I took off from. I didn't take off from... Well, I didn't start out in general aviation. I was like with the other heavies. Oh, that's somewhere straight ahead. That looks totally unsuitable for this tiny little plane. I'm gonna park there. I drift in slowly. Hello, that Cartera 3. Hi. You have the pleasure of being about the first person who's ever actually bothered to put anything on my chat room. Thank you. As I just drift in. Oh, so does that person do anything, or I just stand there? I think I get paid well for that. I have to say, this scenery I've been flying around in to date has just been amazing. I'll keep a copy of this stream up. It's here, it's on YouTube as well. If you need a link, anybody wants it, let me know. It will stay on Twitch. I'm just going to look at the outside of the aircraft again, because nighttime, this KSFO scenery on Xplane.org, free scenery at that, just... I can't get over how amazing it looks. I think I'd probably get in trouble in real life for putting that little plane there. I don't think that person would be standing there calmly. They'd be gesturing to me. I don't even know how to zoom out more. But basically my thread of this is, I suck at Xplane, I suck at flight sim. I love it, I'm getting the hang of it. I want to learn a lot more, so I'm going to do it on Twitch. I want to do it. I want people to watch my failures and my successes. And my aim is by the end of the year to have my act together enough that I can fly on VATSIM. And I see all these guys with their awesome channels, and I don't know how to do that. I know the basics of flight. I can pull an aircraft off the ground and I can usually get it back down without the props falling off. But I'm not a particularly great pilot. So this year I'm going to learn to do things a bit more by the book, a bit like some of the great Twitch channels out there and YouTube channels, and become a better pilot, which is what we're all trying to do really, and have fun. But I'm going to share my journeys along the way as well. I want to put up the sceneries I find, where I found them, maybe even do things on how you configure it, because there's a lot of people with a lot of great setups and nobody seems to really show the nitty-gritty. Everybody's already done that bit before they go online, and then you're all wowed by how amazing it is and how polished they are. But I like other people to know, if you're sucking at this, you're not the only person, because I suck at this too. Yeah, they're not going to do anything, they're just going to stand there and stare at me. I'd love to be able to click on them. So I guess my phone, oh look at that, that looks stunning. I just love the way you can see I can see cars moving in the distance on the road over on the right, near the top. And you can kind of just see how it all blurs together in the middle there. I love it. I also don't have enough cameras. I've worked out how to even set up cameras, otherwise I think there's another one I can do. Well, actually up on the concourse, that's kind of cool. I can pretend I'm in the building, I guess. Ooh, what's that view? It's like the lonely person stuck in the corner of the airport. A security guard at the fence or something. Kind of cool. And then I'm back again. I need to find better cameras. I actually need to give a donation to X camera so that I can then do flyby and set up airport cameras, and there's a whole bunch of stuff to learn about that. Maybe I should do that on another Twitch stream, because it's a really cool camera system, but I haven't got it set up properly yet. I'm going to switch back to the interior, and I'm going to finish up tonight by trying to shut this plane down. I guess first thing I do is shut it down by... Wow, do I need to turn stuff off first? Do I turn the avionics first and then I kill the... Who knows? Okay. Well, that went quiet. Ooh, there's like a fan that comes on when you do that, like that. It's not going to make the noise now. Oh well. Let's go through the different... Yeah, so that's all dead. I have actually remembered to put my flaps up. That's another one I like to do, is I've turned everything off and then I do an outside view. And yep, flaps are hanging down. Oh, landing lights done. That's probably why guy isn't gesturing anything at me. He's blind now. Good job I'm not flying a 737, because I'd probably have left the weather radar on and cooked his insides. Okay, turn the nav light off. Beacon, strobe. I think you're supposed to leave strobe on right to the end, but I'm not. Okay, let's go back to this. I'm going to kill throttles. Whoa. And we're... Turn the alternators off. I'm going to come down here. Sorry, these are like pre-programmed camera zooms. I don't know how to go to specific ones. And 1, 2, 3. So if anybody's watching and they feel they want to follow me and follow my journey over the next few weeks and months as I continue to suck at being a pilot but get slowly better, then feel free. Send me messages. Comment on my chats when I'm online. I'll keep the videos up afterwards, because I love watching other people's videos after they've been on. Because, well, usually when a lot of the people are streaming, usually on the West Coast. No, I'm on the West Coast. They're on the East Coast or in the UK or wherever. I'm working, so I have to watch these things later when the kids have gone to bed. So for anybody that's been travelling along on today's simple journey, thank you. While I just flew around San Francisco area, first in the day and then at night. I've had a lot of fun doing it. And this is my first ever Twitch broadcast, so thanks for being part of it. Hope you all have a good night. And I shall probably be on again, maybe for a small period tomorrow evening, but if not, on Friday evening. Have fun, everybody, and goodbye. By the way, I'm still here. I can't remember how to turn off the broadcast. Okay, bye now.